Hey friends, I on my blog I have these little things that I blog about. So one of them is In God We Trust, and I did a video on my channel about In God We Trust and why I pick up coins off of the ground. So if you want to know why this when I share on this gratitude post, I'm talking about finding coins, go to that video and watch it, or go to my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, and type in God We Trust in the search box at the bottom of the homepage, and up will come all the posts about that. It seems like I find coins when I'm needing an uplift or a reminder that God loves me. Anyway, so I'm going to share about that. And if you want to know why rainbows mean something to me. My mother would always sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow every night as we go to bed, and we sang it at her funeral. And since her funeral that time, I see rainbows kind of when I need a reminder or on a special day or something. And so I'm going to be sharing about those things. So go to my blog and type in rainbow and mom, and you'll see many times where I've seen a rainbow or been reminded of a rainbow on a special day, if that's my Mother's Day or something like that. So I'm sharing about two of those things today. So I have had a couple of rough months. If you've watched my channel or read my blog, you know my dad had kind of a close death experience with surgeries gone bad, and I have found out that I have had methane poisoning going on in my house, and that's part of the reason I've been so tired and not feeling good. And I had fallen a couple months back and have been going for some testing and stuff, and they found some tears and things. So that has been going on this week, and the methane thing I've been working on this week. And so it's just been a rough, and I broke my phone doing some service for my dad a while back, and there's just been some other personal things I can't share about that have been going on. And so there's been a lot of crazy in my world in the last couple months. And so I thought I had taken care of the methane problem, and it didn't go like I thought it would. There was still some issues. And so I wake up feeling kind of groggy, and I had a massive migraine from the storms I had. And if you want to read about that, I explain why I have headaches. I never had them, and then I had an accident and have them. So that's on my blog as well. So it's just been an up and down kind of week for me, going to all sorts of doctors testing and other things. So with that, I'm going to share some gratitude moments with you. They all happened on one day, except for one of them. So I headed out to a store, and the store was closing. And as I was leaving, I felt like I should go back and look on this cart. And I had already looked; they had combined two carts in one. And I went over, and on the bottom of the cart, it was a secondhand store. And I'm always looking for new things there things that we enjoy that I can do with my kids or whatever. And on the bottom of that cart was a penny. And I was like, oh, what a nice reminder. God loves me. So I grabbed that, and next to it was, and all I could see, there was something on top of it. So all I could see was all I could see was rainbow. I went, oh, rainbow, and it's new in the box, and we love puzzles. You can see some other things on my YouTube channel and my blog about puzzles and how to make missing pieces and things like that. So I was like, oh, a new box, a new puzzle in the box with plastic over it. But I thought it was so cute. I'm like, oh, rainbow. Gosh, I must need to be thinking about my mom today. Or she's thinking about me and letting me know that she's thinking about me, because I was having a stressful kind of a week. So there was that. And then I leave there and I head to Walmart. And as I go to Walmart, I walk into the store, and there's a penny. I grab my cart, turn around to go into the store, and there's this penny. So there's a penny, and I took a picture. And then I showed the 2 pennies that I found that day in my hand at the cart. And I was like, oh gosh, yeah, I really must need to be reminded that God loves me and that my mom's watching out for me, because rainbow and pennies in one day, that's pretty cool. I was happy with that. So then I go to check out, and there's a dime on the ground next to the checkout. So I think, oh gosh, wow, more change on the ground. God loves me. So as I'm checking out, a guy comes in, he checks out, and I'm still checking out, and he leaves, and I hear coins go in his machine, and he looks down at the machine and looks at the coins and then just walks away. And I'm like, why would he leave his coins? And so I look in there and there's 3 pennies. Well, I didn't take them because they were, I mean, if it's on the ground, it's lost. But if it's in the machine, I'm like, oh, but that's just another reminder. So I thought that was cool. And then I headed to Home Depot because of the methane problem I'm having. I have to do some repairs. When they installed my furnace, I have a video, and I don't know if I posted it. I don't think I've actually published it yet. But anyway, they screwed up when they put my vent in and drained it into the vent outside and then put foam so it wouldn't freeze, and it caused methane poisoning in my house. So I've been dealing with trying to figure out a different way to vent it and the drain. And so anyway, I was at Home Depot. So as I'm walking in, now as I came out of the first secondhand store, it had rained a little bit while I was in there. As I left, it was not raining. I got into Walmart. It wasn't raining when I went in, but it rained while I was in there. And when I came out, it was not raining. But I drove from Walmart to Home Depot, and you see that rainbow? And as I pulled into Home Depot, there was a rainbow right over Home Depot. And I thought, oh, another rainbow. And it wasn't raining at the point. So I go into Home Depot. It rains while I'm in Home Depot. I was there about 40 minutes trying to figure out something with the workers there to work on this situation with the vent. And so it rains while I'm in there. As I come out, there's a rainbow on the other side where I'm heading to go home. It's like right over my house from the Home Depot was a rainbow. I thought, it's been an hour almost, and I thought, oh man, somebody is really trying to get my attention today. I'm having a great day. And also on that day, I was very excited. So I had called, if you look at my blog, I don't think I have any videos about this, but I wear Birkenstocks all day, every day, all year long, unless there's snow on the ground, and then I wear Ugg boots. I love Birkenstock and I love Uggs. And I wrote Birkenstock and said, combine with Ugg so that you have a nice support, because Ugg boots don't have any support, but they're nice and soft, and Birkenstock has a nice support, but their shoes are kind of, they're not the cutest, or like you can't wear them in the winter. And I would love a pair of Uggs combined with Birkenstocks. So I go to the local shoe store in town, and they have Birkenstocks with Ugg, with fleece in them. I was like, oh my gosh, I took my advice, but they're like funky. They're not cool. So I think Birk is trying to go make an Ugg type of thing on their own. I just want a Birk sole and an Ugg boot. That's what I want. If my happy moment, if I could create one thing, that would be the thing I'd create. So these are the Birkenstocks I have been wearing. My daughter bought me these for Christmas 2 years ago, this coming Christmas. So a year and a half. And you can see they are super cracked. And they are so cracked that they pinch my foot when I'm walking long distances, and I had a huge blister on my foot when I went. I can't remember where I went, where I was walking a lot. And they're both like that. It's just a mess. They're just horrible. And so I kept looking. I bought a pair at Nordstrom's when I was in a bigger city, at Nordstrom's Rack, and they put stickers on the inside of the shoe right here. And so I tried to take the sticker off, and it was sticky. And I'm like, I am not paying full price for a brand new pair of Birkenstocks to walk on sticky. So I returned them, and I was going to order them online, because there's no difference in ordering them online than there is in the store. But it's hard to tell colors sometimes online. So I went to our local little store. I had my dirty shoes on a bag. Hold on. So I went to our local store, and I had ordered some last week, and they came in and they had a kind of a green color. And like I said, online it's very hard to know color. And I usually order the exact same model, brand, color, except they're out of that color. So I had to order a different color. So on the same day, I got my new, this is the closest color I could order, but love my Birkenstocks. I should be a spokesperson for Birkenstock and UGG. If you look on my YouTube channel and you look on my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, and you type in Birkenstocks or you type in Uggs, there's a lot of, I've had Uggs for 35 years-ish. I love Uggs so much. When I lived in New Zealand, I got them. And anyway, so I was so happy to get that. And then, so it's just a really nice reminder. God loves me, and my mom's up there watching me from heaven and taking care of me. And I don't share about that stuff as much on my blog. And in general, I see the reminders. 111 is another one that I have. You can watch my video or check out my blog about that. But those little reminders, you know, I have them regularly and I'm so grateful for them, but it's kind of hard to make a video about one coin, you know, but it's the timing of the coin. It's not just like finding a coin, it's just the timing of it. And I want you to know I get these kind of little things all the time. I really know that my Father in heaven loves me, and my mother, that is earthly mother that's in heaven, watches out for me. And then I broke my phone, like I said, a couple of weeks back, and I have some large bills with the house and life right now, and so I didn't want to spend money on a new phone, but there's other issues with the phone anyway. And I mentioned it at my Bunko group, and my sweet friend brought me a phone and a charger. She said she just cleared off her other stuff, and she brought me a new phone, and I just love my friends. I'm so blessed. So this video is just about gratitude and a reminder. You know, I think that each of us have little reminders, and if you don't, just say a prayer and ask God to let you know what his little reminder is for you, that lets you know that he loves you. But anyway, you can watch my video, In God We Trust, as to why that came about. That's not been something I've done my whole life. That's just something in the last few years that's happened. So anyway, and then I also have a blog about Jimmy Eat World and hearing songs that mean something. So there's a lot of different ways that I think God shows me that he loves me. And so you can watch those or look on my YouTube channel or my blog, for those little stories that just remind me that I'm loved. So, because sometimes we all need it, you know. I don't have anybody I live with. I live alone, and so I don't get the, you know, my kids are off living their lives, which I'm so happy about. They're doing amazing things in the world, but sometimes you just need a reminder that you're loved and that somebody's thinking about you. So anyway, wanted to share that. I hope you are all having a blessed day, and I appreciate you watching.